I'm assuming Mega Knight. There he goes. So guess what I gotta do? Defend against Mega Knight. I'm gonna take the tower. The Mega Knight's still in place. I'm building Elixir. He goes Mega Knight that lane. So let's go in with the Prince. Not worried about the Ice Wizard. Not worried about it anymore. Mega Knight at the bridge. Desperate, right? Mega Knight at the bridge. Later on, dropping archers. Provide zero value. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. That is what costs people value. They just overwhelm. They try to overwhelm and just spam. If the tower is so low, don't use Elixir to defend against it. Just sack the tower, okay? Don't waste your Elixir. Instead, build things up. Because I wanted to do a counter push, and I knew with these cards, I have Prince that was going to get dropped as well, that I was going to be able to shut this down enough. My goal was to chip this down as much as I can, because I knew this battle was going to go ahead and go 2-1. If I get this down pretty close to taking it, then I'm going to be actually up on tower damage. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Hope you guys doing well. As always, your boy is back into the Clash Royale video, guys. Got a special one today. A lot of people requesting this at the time of this recording. Number 8, okay, not top ladder. Number 8, mid ladder. Giant double Prince, guys. And I'm going to call this arena 11 because you need to be at least there to get the E-Wizard unless you trade for it. Okay, it's not, I'm going to say this right now, okay? You guys got to keep this in mind. Giant double Prince is a good deck. It's decent in the current meta, but Giant overall is not a great win condition. So I'm just going to go ahead and preface that at the moment. And guys, you can see Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. and Inferno Tower, things like that. Mega Knight even, actually Mega Knight's not that hard, but if you see Big Mama P.E.K.K.A., it's a very difficult matchup, just so you know. All right, anyways, let's just jump into it. You guys know how we roll. We're going to go and play a couple battles, and then we'll break it down. Not a terribly difficult deck to learn. And once you get that push going, you got E-Wizard and Zap to obviously reset if you do see Inferno Tower. But like I said, it could be Hog 2.6. Like I said, the hardest matchup, no doubt, is going to be against Big Mama P.E.K.K.A. So he's going to have to answer this and use some Elixir for sure. Let's go in with a, okay, he's got Balloon. Yep, there we go. Let's go ahead and get this down. Now, he's letting a lot of that happen here. We're going to hope, I'm going to have to fireball this Balloon, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to be able to clip the, do I? All right, so he's going to get 2 shots off for sure, so that's pretty big for us. He's definitely up on tower damage. Now I know what he's playing. So we're going to go ahead and push with the Giant. Well, now, here's a piece of advice. 270 on that tower, right? Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. This is what mid ladder, low ladder, actually, to me, this is a low ladder. This is what it is. This is exactly what it is. I'm going to go ahead. So let's go in with this here. And I'm going to go in with not too much of anything else here. He's going, because he's got something to take out the tower, right? So again, I don't want to defend too much. But we got, is that Dark Prince still there? No, he went down. All right, so he's going to get some work done, obviously, on this side here. He goes Rage. Did he have Lumberjack? Is that what he had? I think he did. So he has Lumberjack, and then he has Rage. So we're going to let this happen. And this is the part that I was kind of telling you about, just like sack a tower. He's obviously, actually, no, he's not going to be up on damage anymore. Never mind. He went ahead. Now we're in the lead. Now, this is still going to be a difficult matchup, though. All right, so he's got E-Giant. He's got Rage. I think he has Rage. And he's got Lumberjack, and he's got Balloon. But, hey, people complain all the time about seeing the same old deck. So, I mean, how can I fault this man? He's doing something totally different, right? Okay, so he goes to E-Giant. So we're gonna build up our push. We're gonna try to get this push. He might go 3 crown. It's very possible. So I have to be patient right here. I can't do too much else because if he, I'm gonna fireball this though. The E-Wizard's gonna do a lot of work. Do I take him out though? Yes, I do. So I think we're gonna be able to get a lot of work done here. So we got to go in with this. Yeah, so he's gonna take the tower. So this is definitely gonna be. I don't want to get 3 crowns, right? So he's gonna take the tower. We're going to hopefully be able to take out his tower. And we're going to get another, we have to get another Giant down. And we're going to try to see if we can get this going here. The E-Giant's going to do a lot of work defensively. We're going to get another one of these down. And we're going to keep the pressure up. I'm going to go ahead and fireball this. We're just going to keep that pressure up. We're going to keep the pressure up. I'm going to zap. The E-Wizard would have done so much work for him, but I think we're going to take this tower, guys. We're going to go ahead and E-Wizard this. That's how you do it. Hard matchup. But like I was saying, sack that other side. I knew it was gone. Don't defend it. When he started pushing opposite lane, I thought he had some spell that he was going to be able to use there. Guys, Lumberjack Rage. I mean, come on. He was mixing in all these different win conditions. Nah. Number 2 for the video. All right, so what is our starting hand? That was a hard matchup before, guys. All right. So with something like this, you can cycle the Mega Minion in the back. You don't want to cycle E-Wizard. First off, he's too fast. And you just don't know your opponent. He's super strong with air and ground, so you just want to cycle the Mega Minion, see how your opponent plays against this. If he doesn't do anything, I'm probably going to go ahead and go Miner. And he goes Ice Wizard. So we're going to hold the Ice Wizard back there. He's going to have to answer this Mega Minion. So he's got Mini P.E.K.K.A. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get a Dark Prince down. We get a couple of shots off with the... Oh, let's go, guys. Okay, so I'm going to Fireball this, actually. And so I'm going to let this all happen. I'm gonna let this all happen. This is the point I'm telling you guys where people would overcommit. They would drop a Prince or something like that. Don't do that. So those archers should go down. Smacked in the face. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the Giant down. Okay, now let's see if he tries to push opposite lane maybe. He does. He goes Mega Knight. So we're going to go ahead and go in with this. I have to defend this Mega Knight, unfortunately. So he zaps that. So we're going to be okay here. Now I'm going to go in with the Miner kind of on the inside. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. He's got a Prince. The Mega Minion's going to tank. He's got to answer something here. He was very aggressive with the Mega Knight. And that's how people play. And we're going to be able to shut this down. Look what I have going on that side. I am going to go ahead and go E-Wizard here to shut down that. He's just getting desperate. Those archers mean nothing. On a strong side tower, too. It's not going to do anything. We're going to hopefully take out that other side. At least Fireball range. Fireball zap. All right. Look at the damage we got. And that's all because he threw a Mega Knight at the bridge. So let's go in here with this. Got that. We're good. I'm actually going to go in a little heavy here. He can go Mega Knight, but the Giant's going to attack. And because I'm assuming Mega Knight. There he goes. Now all I got to do, guess what I got to do? Defend against the Mega Knight. I'm going to take the tower. The Mega Knight's still in place. I'm building Elixir. He's got a new wizard. I'm not worried about it. We're going to go ahead and get a Mega Minion down. I'm going to go ahead and Fireball this stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and get a Dark Prince down here. And we can take that left side at any time. In fact, I'm going to go ahead going with a Miner. He gets a Mega... Okay, he gets a Mega Knight down. All right, fine. So, let's see. Let's go in. He goes Mega Knight that lane. So let's go in with the Prince. Not worried about the Ice Wizard. We're going to go ahead and get this down as well. Boom! Not worried about it anymore. Let's go ahead and do... Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and do this and distract. And then we're going to go ahead and get this down. I have Fireball, so I can take it anytime. Let's get this down. He goes Mini P.E.K.K.A. We'll go Miner. Actually, you know what? I should have sacked that tower. I should have sacked it. I should have sacked it because then I would have got the other tower. Doesn't matter. There you go. Mega Knight at the bridge. Desperate, right? Mega Knight at the bridge. Later on, dropping archers. Provide zero value. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. That is what costs people value. They just overwhelm. They try to overwhelm and just spam, and they deplete their elixir. You're not going to win. You're not going to win that way if you play it. Anyways, guys, here's the deck one more time. You know what time it is? Stay tuned. I'm going to break it down. Once my opponent ignored the Miner and the Mega Minion, I knew he was building this massive push over on the side. Did not know he had the Lumber Loon. Thought he was running like 2.6 or Expo. E-Wizard was going to be the biggest challenge for me, but obviously he got a lot of damage, okay? More than I did on this push. But one thing I want to point out to you guys is two things, right? I knew what he was running outside before I saw the E-Giant, which was absolutely nuts that he was running this kind of a deck. I knew that, look at this. I knew that tower was going to be gone at some point, okay? That's a piece of advice, guys. If the tower is so low, don't use Elixir. In most cases, 99% of the time, don't use Elixir to defend against it. Just sack the tower, okay? Don't waste your Elixir. Instead, build things up. Now, what I wanted to do, he dropped an Ice Golem with a Fire Spirit, okay? I did tank that, and I wasn't protecting this so much as I wanted to do a counter push. And I knew with these cards, I have Prince that was going to get dropped as well, that I was going to be able to shut this down enough, okay? My goal was to chip this down as much as I can because I knew this battle was going to go ahead and go 2-1. All right, I think in this case, it actually went for a 3 crown, which is even better. But look, I have 1383 on this one. If I get this down pretty close to taking it, then I'm going to be actually up on tower damage, okay? Now, this is going to be a difficult matchup. The balloon was going to be the hardest, but with E-Giant, it's super crazy. I think he was running Rage as well, right? But look at this. So this is the point I'm talking about. Someone, let's say you had enough Elixir for E-Wizard. People would drop him right here. Don't. Just let this go. All right, if anything, don't get 3 crowns, so be conscious of that. But the King Tower is full health, okay? This is going to go down, and look at this little mini counter push. And he has no Elixir because of how aggressive he was playing. So once I knew I would take at least one of those towers, I was going to actually be up on damage. And as you guys can see here, it went to, obviously I took this one out and this one. He took both of these, but in my head, I knew he had E-Giant at this point. So I knew Balloon was the only thing I cared about because my goal was to keep pressure and not allow him to build a push with the E-Giant. And as you guys will see here, he started to use it. This was probably after the fact defensively. Once you make your opponent use a big win condition 8 elixir as a defensive troop, it can work, okay? It definitely can work. I knew I was going to be okay. And then what I was going to do is, because it was so heavy, look at the elixir. Like, he can't even do anything, right? And I can fireball zap the E-Wizard. I knew I was going to go ahead and take this tower as a 3 crown because he was never going to be able to do anything but balloon. So all I had to do is protect against balloon. Here's something I talk about all the time about people overcommitting and just dropping stuff at will at the bridge. I started the slow roll the giant, okay, obviously. And I had this in cycle, E-Wizard, Mega Minion, and things like that. He drops a Mega Knight at the bridge. Listen, guys, you can obviously, you should not use a big troop, especially in single elixir, like a big troop like the Mega Knight. Expensive. You can do that with Royal Hogs, you can do it with Hog Rider, things like that to try to keep pressure. What he was doing was trying to keep me from building any kind of a push on the side. I understand the strategy, but you cannot do that with Mega Knight. I shut this down, and now he used 7 elixir, and look at the cards he has. He probably didn't even pay attention. Yes, he has the mini P.E.K.K.A. He didn't even use it properly because he kept trying to put pressure on the side. He had some good counters, some decent counters, right? He could have used mini P.E.K.K.A. and he could have used a Mega Knight to support any of the Prince pushes behind the Giant. But he wasn't doing any of that stuff, guys. He just continually tried to put pressure and not be conscious of his elixir management, my cycle, his cycle, what he had coming up next, how he was going to defend. You're not going to win. You're not going to progress unless you do that, guys. Trust me when I say that. This here, look at this. Not only do I defend that Mega Knight, right? That goes down. I had a Mega Minion. He zapped this little push as well, which he zapped, I think, before I got the Mega Minion down, so it's full health. He has a full health Giant coming down here. He has no elixir. He has a miner on here, which I did on purpose to go ahead and try to take the damage from the E-Wizard, or sorry, the Ice Wizard. And then look at this push. Look at this nasty, nasty push. What is he getting? It's dual lane pressure, and he can't even defend any of it. He's just, and then what I'm going to do at this point is I have 1 elixir. I'm going to go ahead and just reset. Look at this now. I'm already thinking about what do I have next in my rotation. That is exactly what I'm thinking, and I have some great defensive troops. I have Zap. If my opponent did have any kind of swarm or anything like that, I was going to be good to go. Whether this is going to be a 2-1 or anything like that, I knew I was going to be way ahead. Here's where, again, he started to get, look at the damage I got with the Prince on this side, okay? And the Ice Wizard's still doing work. The Miner Giant, half health each. He drops a mini P.E.K.K.A. here at the bridge. His archers just make no sense at all. All I care about, the archers can cross. All I care about is taking out this mini P.E.K.K.A. Again, if I was him, look at his elixir count. He has nothing. If I was him, would have reset. Just assume the damage that he took, all right? That's all you can do. Just take that damage, and I would have reset and tried to build up some kind of a push, knowing I'm playing Giant Double Prince at the moment, right? He used at least one of them, his main counters to my Giant. He doesn't even have a building, I don't think, right? He had a cool deck kind of in a way, but he just didn't use it properly. You guys can see, right? Obviously, look, 315, and this Giant is, let's just call him full health, okay? I knew he was going to, this is knowing your opponent and how they play, anticipation. I knew with a Giant push and a Prince push, either he was going to give up or he's going to Mega Knight this. But it doesn't matter because the Giant goes straight for the tower, and I knew I was going to take it out. And then I had this at 315. That is that Zap Fireball range. In fact, you want to know a mistake I actually made? I should have sacked this tower, and I should have taken this one. But I didn't do it. All right, I started to defend that or whatever. But guys, look. Because the Giant's going to make it there. If the Giant was like a sliver of health, I wouldn't have done anything. I would have just let this all go probably. The fact that I knew he was going to Mega Knight the Dark Prince, and I knew the Giant was going to go and take that tower, all I had to do at that point was going to be defend. And I had all these answers. Even the miner can be used as distraction, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, all right? Finding useful tips out of these breakdowns, etc. Your boy loves to help. Hope everyone is doing well, staying safe. Until the next video, guys, take care and peace out.